Good morning, everyone. How are you doing? How are you doing? Welcome to the first ever Lbc Swim Lesson. So, if you're not in the Discord, get in the Discord. I should put a link. Somewhere. I need to put a link in this. Wait, go back. For some reason, I put it on subscribers only mode. And when I did that, it kept me from being able to chat in Streamlabs. So I've got to do it right here now. So that's cool. Let's go to the beach club. Invite people. Copy. Let's go over here. Let's paste. And let's pin it. Whoop. Now join the free Discord. Pin message. Yep. Pinned it to the chat. When you get to the Discord, if you want to come on the stream, if you want to talk, you don't have to show your face. You can just come on, and the whole purpose is for us to talk things out, for us to learn trading, trade together, learn risk management. This is a community project, I see 12 is inside the chat room. I have not joined yet. I will join. So come into the Discord, scroll down to, I think I moved it, yeah. It's the LBC Community Headquarters. Go down to Swim, and then join the stream. I will move this over for now. And you guys won't be able to hear anything on the desktop, so you won't be able to hear anybody talking, but they can talk if they've got something that they want to say. I will bring them on. But first, a little bit of housekeeping. So, this is Swim. Sunday workshops, interpreting markets. So the idea is that me and a bunch of other traders, anybody in the LBC community can come in, stop by. We all go live together. We chart things together, and we give, anybody can come in. They can talk about anything. They could talk about anything that they see in the news. You could talk about just the market in general, their general feelings. They could give analysis. You can share your screen in the Discord, and then if it's appropriate, I can put it up on the screen. If you do anything inappropriate, you'll be immediately banned. That's just how it goes, and I'll have to end the live stream, which will suck for everybody, and set it to private so that yeah. And so yeah, hopefully get traders new and old in here so that we can just have some fun together. And yeah, that's the idea. I don't want anyone drowning, so we got to learn how to swim, right? So first things first, like and subscribe if you are new to the channel. Let's see if there's anybody in chat. No, we've got Nate Quantum Divergence. Go give him a follow, guys, on Twitter. I'm not sure what his handle is. It's something crazy. That's a shout out. Nate's always out here putting out some crazy charts. Let's Quantum. Quan. My computer's like, oh, you're doing too much. It shouldn't be. Quantum Divergence at QNT_divergence. Follow this guy. Look at these charts. Some wild charts, bro. Wild charts. Just someone else to give you another perspective. And then also, don't forget to follow my buddy over here at Alex Luis Asti. He's the Professor Otter with the smart plays. Alexo Crypto. That's my guy. He's got his own channel. Go follow him. Go sub to Alex. All right. Alex is the man. Yeah, Alex is a great guy. Love that guy. All right, so here's Bitcoin, guys. So what are we thinking? Let me come over here to the Discord. I'm gonna see if I can hear 12 if he wants to talk. All right, he's talking. I'm gonna go ahead and make sure everybody else can hear. All right, what's up, 12?
What's up, man?
Not much. Can you give me a little test audio? I can hear. I'm trying to make sure people can hear you. Let's see.
You're mean.
No, you're starting to cut out.
Oh no. I
Yeah.
know what that means.
Oh, there you go. I think you're
Oh,
off the mic, maybe.
maybe. I got her throated now.
All right. Love it. All right. All right. So Bitcoin. What we're looking at right now is, let me turn off this stupid magnet. Whoops. So basic. So I saw a meme. On Pinterest. Speaking of Pinterest, I went on Pinterest and found a whole bunch of photos and stuff that we will be going over in this series. It's just I got some resource material. I'll be posting them in the Discord as well, but I've got them over here. We can see we got all kinds of stuff in here. Let me just double click on one of these. So these are just all kinds of different trade ideas, trade setups, help to get you understanding the charts, and we'll go over these. Inducement and liquidity is one that I really want to go over at some point, because this is honestly one of the number one setups that I ever see in trading. So you got your market structure shift, your change of character, as they call it in the smart money concepts world. Then you got your inducement, early buyers, and then you got the market shifting down, taking out the buy stops there, going down to the demand, and then shifting up, taking out the equal highs. That's your money. Fuel to liquidate is what that says. But yeah, there's a little more to it than that, obviously, but that's just an example of something we can go over. Order blocks, tips and tricks, just all kinds of stuff that I took from someone on Pinterest, or many different people, I should say. And I'll left their graphics on there so that people can follow them. Also, I'm not trying to take anything from anyone. I just needed some resource material. So it's either that or ask AI to do it. So I'd rather give a human being some love. And yeah, if people can find their stuff, their material useful, why not share it? So this is probably the most obvious thing. So the meme that I was going to talk about was the difference between a pro trader and a newbie trader. And the newbie trader's chart kind of just what's something on here? Let's just do Bollinger Band strategy, something like that. Let's do that. Oh, not strategy. Bollinger Band. Some craziness. Let's do this. That's not even crazy. What is this? Should have had this done. Should have done this sooner. Anyway, trying to find something. How about I just put on Lux Algo? Want something crazy? Signals and overlays. There we go. Anyway, chart kind of looks crazy, kind of like this or whatever, and it says the difference between pro traders and new traders is basically that, and just this, and it just says support and resistance on it. That's all it says. Support, resistance. So the idea behind the meme is like, keep it simple. You know? We're above this right here, or we're below this right here. This is the level that's got to be taken out to remain bullish, right? And if we take out a low, this would be your next level of support, then your next level of support, and then your next level of support. So, or as some of us see this is I see liquidity down here and I see liquidity down here. Does 12 agree?
Oh yeah, that's how you know that those gaps are heavy. You know, when half of them's taken out, that means they're definitely meaningful. You know.
Yep. So I assume you're talking about if I draw out this gap right here,
Yeah.
that half of that's been taken out, but it hasn't.
Yeah.
But half of this candle
We could,
has.
yeah, we could definitely see a bounce from here though, because it is heavy, right? That's how
Right.
we know it's heavy. But
Well, the fact that we had this massive liquidation in a 5-minute candle, you know, because that was literally like,
yeah, price is in a hurry to get down there for sure.
but then it just stopped. It just
Found
stopped
money.
and leveled out.
Yeah, found the monies.
We found the monies. So the liquidities. Let's go back to the weekly. So just looking at this, let's not look. We're not gonna do 4-year cycles. None of that. We're just gonna do basic charting. Really for this first swim lesson, because I just want to make it. I kind of want to make it simple. I want to start off simple. I mean, then maybe we can get into a little more complicated stuff. But I want to bring people in. I don't want people to be afraid to jump in. I don't want it to be too overwhelming for people. I want people to be able to come in, talk, ask questions, and generally have fun as market analysts and traders. Um, that's how I view us. So, yep. Let's see. So for our trend lines, obviously we had this trend broken, and that's something that no trend line guy wants to see, right? We don't want to see that.
No. Oh no.
Well, that's really bad.
I've heard that referred to as the legacy trend line.
The legacy trend line. Can you explain?
No, I just know that there's a guy that calls it that. I've heard that line called that. I don't know why I don't use trend lines. Makes sense though. It's been holding us up since the bottom. I really like how you go to the close of the candle though. You cut right through that open. That's how I do it too, yeah.
Yeah, I don't. When it comes to like trend lines,
Doodling.
yeah, doodling, it's more just trying to find the direction that the chart is in, or that the price is in. When it comes to trend lines, I mean, yeah, I mean they work, but they don't at the same time. They they give you an
Risk
idea.
management, you know. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they give you an idea of where price is and how it's, you know.
It gives you rules, you know.
Yeah, you can do rules. You can be like, oh, well, if this breaks here, then okay, maybe I start looking for shorts. And then where would I be looking for shorts at? Well, it's got to be somewhere up here, right? Here's my thing. So today, if we close and this high doesn't get taken out, then we've got a nice little fair value gap to start the next week off, and we'll have a pinner on the week.
And then yeah, you look left, right too. So it's a fair value gap on a fair value gap, and I don't
Right.
know much about inversion fair value gaps, but I'm pretty sure that's how they set up.
That's
I
a
don't know. I haven't looked too much into that.
it's called a BPR, isn't it?
What? EPR? Never heard of it.
That's when when one fair value gap overlaps another one.
Balance price range. BPR's balance price range.
Yeah. So it's balanced. So
Yeah, that top range is yeah. Well, there's candles all up in there. We're for sure balanced in the 26 to 30 area. You know.
oh
Been there
yeah,
for a month.
yeah.
2 months.
what's our next area? So we want to look at our high. See, I'm on the weekly because we want to look at our high time frame points of interest.
Sure.
So our points of interest are just going to be points in the past where there's most likely to be some liquidity for the market makers to grab, or smart money, or the algorithm, or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, price.
Yep. So we did get a little dip. See, this is just and I see Gareth Soloway do this all the time. Like his charts look so plain and simple like this. Like
Yeah,
all,
for sure.
all the time. And
Keeps it real easy.
yeah, real easy. Keep it simple, stupid. And he probably doesn't use any leverage. And if he does, it's like 2 or 3x. Nothing
Yeah,
ever more than that. Yeah, he's got a lot of money, so he doesn't really even have to use leverage.
Be cool to sit down with that dude one day. Honestly, out of like all the, YouTube traders, he'd probably be the coolest one to chill with.
You think so, Gareth?
Yeah, he wouldn't be all like ridiculous, like screaming here and there, He'd just be
Screaming.
chilling. What do you guys have? Like a cup of tea, Check
Yeah.
out some stuff.
Check out some stuff.
No, man, I'm just looking for this bounce on the range here, and that's about that.
Yeah, that's about that. Just I'm just kind of waiting and seeing. But the question is, does that trend line break the bullish momentum? Well, the good answer for that is, where's bullish momentum been for the last since April?
Yeah, I was just looking at that div right there. Pretty good one.
Yeah, that was a pretty heavy.
Threw us into a bull div though, like right now.
Yes, I did point that out in the Discord. Don't forget to join the Discord, everybody. We've got some great traders in the Discord. But yeah, that was your first div, and I do the candle closes on RSI because RSI maps out its little line here by candle closes. So why would you use Wicks when your RSI uses the candle closes? So I do. Let me just CMA source close. So it uses the candle close. Now you can change this. You can do a high low, open high low close for, and that's going to give you a little bit different RSI. And that is something that, Lux Algo, what they'll do, they'll take an RSI, they'll go and change up the settings a little bit, and then they'll slap their colors on it and their name on it, and they'll push it out as their own thing. That's what they'll do.
They're good at having a lot of stuff.
And they have a lot of free stuff too. But even if we take the wicks, we can take either one, either the wicks or the candle bodies. Whoops, I don't want to move that one. I need to lock them.
How'd you undo that?
Lock it.
That little arrow.
Lock it. Do I know?
Oh, that's dope. I've never used those.
Oh, the undo.
I've never used those.
Oh man, I go back like I have to sometimes.
Yeah, that's sweet.
So what you were talking, so there's our bearish divergence, and we did obviously get a bearish play off of that. The question then becomes, is it over? We do have an issue being that at below 50, which usually indicates some weakness, but we can go from here. So I want to take from this point, because that's where we broke this range. So I want to take that one and this one to our latest candle. Now see, this RSI is different. So if I go to close, because that's not the same as the one. Nope.
Triple here.
Maybe a little dip.
Yeah, whatever.
But even on this. Now that is a massive hidden bullish divergence. And we're also doing, if you can see it, we can also creating some kind of triangle in here. If I were to do, I would do a measured move from the start of this move to about right there. There's a weekly fair value gap. Doesn't quite get up there. That's the weekly. Man, I didn't know. I thought the. I don't know.
Tough. It is there.
There's another one though right here.
Lot to get up through there. Yeah. You got breakers and then some stuff right above us too,
But if we continue this out, now if we do an actual triangle, then I'm gonna go by wikis. We're not doing with the RSI, we're doing with patterns. It's gonna take me to new all-time high. 70% of the triangle. So how do I find 70% of the triangle? Almost 300 something days. It's gonna be somewhere out there. I've been thinking somewhere in October, November, we will see a move that breaks us out to the upside, in my opinion. It's not financial advice. Do not buy or sell anything because of anything you hear on this show. We are literally workshopping this together. So, just trying to navigate through the muddy waters that is the market. But, look at this. Huh. Look, I'm not saying, I'm just saying. You could also take this, start. I used to do these patterns all the time, and if they line up, then they line up. So I don't really care. And that would take you into all this right here. That takes you into this.
for sure chop around in there for a while someday.
You don't think it's balanced enough?
Go blow right through. No, I don't think it'll blow right through it.
You don't? Oh, you're no fun.
I know. It sucks.
Let's see.
It's hard to say, like when things start popping off a year from now.
I mean, there's not. I mean, yeah. You got value area high. Bleh. Get that off here. All right, so we do have two things that do line up. So I want to take the bottom there. Is that where it pulled from? Yeah. So these are my bullish targets, I guess, for this pattern right here. And this is kind of a, let's see, let's just do this together. Rising triangle pattern.
Type it in on indicators, you know, they have the pattern finders. See if it picks up that or whatever. I don't know. I haven't used that in a while, but
I hate those things so much. But
Yeah.
Let's see. So we have a rising correction. Oh, no, that's in a downtrend. That's not what we're looking for. This is more of what it looks like, but it's still not quite.
Yeah, those want you to see a flatter top, huh? All these pictures.
Yeah, I think it's a rising symmetrical triangle because, or rising wedge. Rising wedge. That's what it's called.
That's not what you want to see though. That's bearish, huh? That's reversal.
Um,
I don't know the difference between a wedge and a triangle. I think the wedge is tighter, but based on my, extensive carpentry background of cutting wedges.
exactly. Oh, yeah, that doesn't look good. Look at that one.
Needs to, I think for our weekly one to play out though, we're gonna need to see it go a little longer. It's got to clean it up a little bit. I think it'll have to be maybe from the bottom. I map it out sometimes, but it doesn't. It's not the cleanest one to me.
Yep, downside target. Let's go ahead and check out our downside. So inside of the triangle, go bottom to top, and then break out 70%. Who knows? Of course, I've been wondering if this level would get tapped.
Sure, the 18, the top of that W, for sure. That is consequence increment of the fair value gap to its right.
Of the fair value gap?
Just the, yep. Just the one exploding candle from the bottom.
Right in the middle of it.
Pretty near spot on.
Ooh. Oof. Ooh, that would break so many hearts.
Yeah, and it's the target of that wedge too, yeah.
Exactly.
I thought we were gonna see it a lot sooner, but like they say, you gotta let this stuff play out for what, a year,
Yeah.
When was that? That last down trip was March, yeah. Didn't hit it though. Left weight right there between those two wicks.
Yeah. I mean, it doesn't have to come down here.
No. That
But
is an interesting area though.
It is an interesting area, and it's interesting that it's also the target of this triangle. So
Yeah, what's the low is 19,568. Coinbase, the one I'm looking at, that one. And the high is 18.3. So from 18.3 to 19.5.
18.3 to 19.5 on Coinbase.
Just an odd area,
Mm-hmm. Who knows? We might just do one little quick whoop, and then it just goes marching.
And then even to its left, it rolls through a fair value gap, and it bounced off of that. It found support to the left plenty of times if you extend your box.
Oh yeah, those things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe it is balanced. Maybe it doesn't need to boom from there. It already did.
Yep, and then we also have billions of dollars in Bitcoin being bought up. It's kind of insane.
Yeah, for sure.
I know there was a report that Gemini, that one wallet was Gemini. Then I saw another one that said it was someone else. I'm just like, whatever. Who cares? Who cares what the whales are doing? Other than, I mean, well, I guess
miners aren't selling. That's all I care. I guess they'll have to sell eventually. If somebody's there to buy them.
Yeah, miners gotta sell, but which is why there's always that sell pressure on Bitcoin because of the miners. But most of the time they wait until new all-time highs to sell. Big check coming this 30th. Should I buy Palo Cabarles? Cabarles. I don't know. I'm sorry. It's Spanish or something. Palo should I buy? Well, that's up to you, my friend. I can't tell you what to buy or sell, when to buy or sell.
Buy and hold.
Buy and hold. I mean, that's what I'm doing right now. To me, honestly, I think loading up on Bitcoin right now is a good decision. Whether or not we go lower, uh, just because there's a
5-year plan, 10-year plan.
yeah, exactly.
You think?
Long term, this is a good spot to buy. 25K, 26K, it's a great spot to buy long term, in my opinion. Not financial advice. This is my opinion. This is a drawdown here. I mean, you're looking at almost 30% of your Bitcoin drawing down 30%, possibly with upside of 100%.
Yeah.
122, something like that. So 128, 130.
Cash is a good position too. Just because you get a big check doesn't mean you blow it now. Having it on
Exactly.
the sideline for days when you know you should buy is the way to do it. Having dry powder all the time is the way.
Exactly. So that when you get these capitulation wicks, like, I mean, right here and right here, I'm wondering if we're gonna get. I was hoping that this candle, that capitulation that we got, was gonna be something like this, and it didn't turn out to be that. So that's very interesting. But it did stall on top of this level here.
It's really bearish.
Man, we're in the no trade zone. I'll say that right now. Although I say no trade zone, that's for unprofessional traders. For me, I'm like, we're at the lows. I'm going to I'm going to risk a little bit just to try and make a trade because we are at the lows. So why wouldn't I just hedge my bets and hope for the best? Well, from the lows to the highs, I mean, I can do an easy 2-to-1. Do I want to go? I don't even have to go all the way up there. Do a little 2-to-1, and then I'm golden. I'm a little bit below this support. And, I mean, what else? How else would you call it? A little bit below that. Take me up to the highs so we can take out these highs up here. We do have some slight equal highs. And let's go down to the daily.
There you go. Daily looks good.
Yeah.
We're like living in the wick of that big dump. Last Friday or Thursday, whenever it was.
Yep. It's just, yeah, you're right. Yep. Just living in the wick. That's a good way of putting it.
Haven't closed the candle underneath the CE though for the daily.
Oh, and Apollo, if you want to know, what we want you to do is be a paddle puss. Be a paddle puss.
All weekend.
I've been a paddle puss all week too.
Did some trades last night, but
paddle puss is basically someone sitting on the sideline waiting for the waves. They're just waiting. They're sitting on the beach waiting for the waves to come in. So, but this just looks like a straight absorption to me. Just every time they try to come down lower, it's just getting ate up.
Yeah, for sure. And you can look left, and it's a nice order block too. That we're just getting back into. Order blocks like that one get bounces.
Now, I did find a fractal from the 2019 bear market. Well, technically it's a bull market, but and it's this fractal right here. Yeah. I didn't like it when I saw it. Because I was like, that's interesting. Got a little bit
opposite brother right there. That's funny.
Right there. So we have that big lick.
Yeah.
Big liquidation.
Doesn't that look like it fits perfect almost?
I know. That's why I hated
There's no
finding.
sweep of the high though.
There's no sweep of the high.
You know, I mean, just looking at how far that goes out, because look, you're looking into March of next year, and no sweep of the high. We don't see 33, 4, 5 at all. You know,
I
maybe
don't.
not.
Maybe
Maybe
not.
not.
I mean, look at this. This is just nasty.
Yeah, it is. It really looks like it fits. You know, like the trend line keeps going. Both of them really.
Let's see. Let me squish this down a little bit. I want to make this closer in length. There we go. And that also, guys, if I go to the weekly, it takes us all the way down to where this whole move started, which is often a place of interest. I'm not saying it's going to happen. I'm just saying be prepared. And look, this digs into this fair value gap down here. And we come up, induce. Okay. All right. Guess what? What have we done? What have we done?
Yeah.
Let's just go ahead and map it out. What have we done? What is it gonna? How's it gonna fool people? They're gonna see a bull flag or something. Bull flag, breakout. Oh, we're going to the moon. Drop.
Yeah.
Now, this, if you didn't catch the date when I pulled it, this is the COVID crash. So, in theory, we would need some type of event that would cause this mass liquidation. There's always a narrative. Whether or not we like it, there's always a narrative. So, maybe this is that new pandemic that they're going to push on us. Or that I see people saying that they're going to push on us. Bam. Dead. And then you see this and Bitcoin's dead. I'll tell you that right now. Bitcoin's dead. We don't want to see this. What we want to see is the opposite of that. We want to see this. Something like that. There we go. To the moon. God, that would be horrible. All right.
That looks like fun.
Oh, yeah? Big fun. 12, do you want to share a chart?
I got something that's fun from last night.
All right. It's just that hold on. Let's Paolo says it's just that the narrative's too unpredictable these past few days. Getting paranoid. LOL. Yeah, just gonna sit on the sideline for now is the right move. Yeah. I mean, we are at the lows, but we're also caught in this. I think it just looks like we're working out an area that we've just shot through before. So we have this big price move up, right? But we never really worked it out, at least on the weekly. Never really worked out this area that we've just cut through it each time. If I pull this all the way out, let's unlock that. Pull this all the way out.
The monthly chart too.
What's up?
So you check the monthly chart too. Condense that big move a little bit, you know.
Oh yeah. Look, God, massive. But this is a little easier to see. But yeah, we just cut through it, found support on top of it, and then bam, cut through it again. We did bounce off of here real quick, but that was that didn't last very long.
No.
cut through it, and then now we've just been chopping around inside of it. So that's just basic. Let's go over to 12. Are you going to share your screen? Watch stream.
Yes,
Hold on, let me put you up. Pop out. Oh, I can do a pop out. Oh, that's cool. Let's take this off. And there we go. All right, you are live, sir.
so here's some beautiful algorithm work here. We even, I don't know, I guess you could call one of these an order block in here, but I like to see the last one.
What's that? Sorry, I was looking at. I was doing some production. Hello. Uh-oh.
You hear me?
Oh,
You hear me?
there we go. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, my bad. Let's check out this order block right here. The high of 0.2178, right? And then this candle comes in with a low.
All right. First, this is YGG.
Yeah, this is just scalping around last night.
Okay.
YGG's been moving pretty good. I just whatever.
Yeah, a lot
this
of
is a move I found, you know.
Yep.
And I noticed this after. This wasn't exactly the trade that I had. I don't know. I think I was somewhere in here. I don't even remember. This is just the idea, though, right? So if you see it, touch it to the dollar, gets your little move, you're ready for long. You know what I mean? You see that, you're ready. Come back down into this candle. You're good to go. Where's it going? It's this fair value gap right here. Where's my Johnny? Now let's take a look at this low on this fair value gap. 2214. The high of this 2214.
Wow.
Now if you would have entered here and undercut probably somewhere out here, it's a little over 1%. Everybody watching, everybody in here use degen leverage sometimes.
Yeah.
So even a 10x is a 10%, and that's all you need. And it worked perfectly.
Yeah, 10%.
I'm not saying set your orders to be a god and try to catch a 0.000 number.
Right.
But when you see stuff like this, like this entry, this order flow, that's beautiful. It just ran from this order block. If you went into lower time, I guess right here, once it broke. Actually, yeah, there's a way you can trade this area too, this wick. So I guess that would have been your, but still, yeah, that's what I got from last night. That was pretty fun.
Did you trade it?
I did.
Nice.
I got not even the full percent though, because I was on 20x. So I took like an 11% somewhere, 11% profit, like somewhere in here. I think once it got to the orange line, my consequence encouragement.
And that is another lesson, people. That's another lesson. Proper risk management. 10%, dude, that's good. Okay, that's good. Stop trying to get Hail Marys on every trade.
Yeah, no. There was another one on Pepe last night too, I think right here. This is 8%, and I was happy with it right here. I need to go down to 5-minute though, because I was low. Yep. I caught it in here, and then wrote it down just to here. I was gonna go long. I did post this in the Discord. I was gonna go long here, from this gap till infinity, but I didn't because I went to sleep. What was it? 11. Yeah, I took profits here and went to sleep instead.
Don't.
But I would have got stopped up though, because I would have. My trade was like something like this. I didn't have enough room for it. I was in evolving. No, this was old. This wasn't here. So yeah, I missed this long. But I would have gotten stopped out anyway, because I wouldn't have been down here. Because to me, this would be the range. You know what I mean? To take this long, my stop loss would have to be here, you know?
Yeah.
It's not really ranging that great.
Not
I
really.
didn't take it though. This was pretty fast. Why is this box here though?
It's a
That's what I
nice
wonder.
displacement. Looks like you threw an order block on there, maybe?
Oh, there's
Oh,
a
fair value gap.
already.
Yeah.
Oh, so yeah, this would have been my long, and I would have got stopped out. That makes a lot more sense. Because I would have played it straight up, maybe a little bit. So, but yeah, I was happy with the short. Never took the long, which is fine that I missed a mammoth.
The
But,
question is, why did it wick below?
yeah, seriously, that's a good question.
So, is there anything in these candles that we can
Drop
see?
it down a little more. Not really. It just did.
Look to your left. What do we have?
More. I mean, that's chop.
That
See
wick,
why,
though. Yeah, there we go.
why.
What do we have?
Disorder block could been. What's the high of this candle right here? 8731, the low. 8732, so I don't know, that's close enough, I guess.
That's
So you'd call this the order block, right? And then you'd call this order block that comes into the order block a propulsion block. And this propulsion block should never have half of it, never have a candle close over mean threshold.
now do something different or a little slightly different. Take that box and go up. Take it up and cover that second red candle next to the left of that.
This one, the whole
Yep.
move.
Yep. And then that's where it
that
taps.
Could be something. Yeah.
Oops. That's where it taps. Whoops, wrong one. There we go. So I learned that from ICT. Also, that delivery to the left of that, the 3 candle move. I wonder what the consequent encroachment of that is, because that's efficient price delivery. Look at that.
Touches it right on it. Yeah.
So, yeah, anytime I see 3 candles in a row or a double up, I mean, and they're like in a quick move, I'm looking inside it. I consider that just like one.
That's perfect breaker, isn't it?
Yep.
I don't know if this chart. I'm on Mexi. I can 1 minute. Binance will just give you, Oh, let me lock this. Get rid of this. Even on the 1 minute.
Oh, can I make this bigger? Full screen.
So yep, that's what I got. The YGG one was really fun though.
Yeah, it
I
looks
had the
great.
confidence after seeing that bump, to just get my monies.
And man, if you
could
could,
have done it so many more times too.
I was about to say, there's a range there you could play.
I could have just.
Yep.
This was the ultimate play though. This morning, 6 in the morning. Yeah, I was passed out.
Dang, dude.
Word, man. I think I gotta cut out of here early. We're going to the fair. We got the state fair, and if you don't know about the Minnesota State Fair, you should learn.
Okay.
Make that your homework.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, thanks for coming on, sharing your charts, sharing some good words, and yeah.
I'll hit you up later tonight. We'll try to do some little Sunday night. Try to find some stuff for tomorrow.
Sounds good, brother.
Word, dude. Peace out, guys.
All right. See ya. Everybody
Nobody hears me anyway.
Well, they might. They should hear you. They shouldn't hear me just talking to myself. I hope not.
Peace out, man.
All right, later. All right, guys. Hope you enjoyed that. Brought 12 on. Again, guys, the link to the Discord is pinned in the chat. If you want to join, it is free. You can hop on in here. Go to swim. Let's go ahead and come over here. We are at the 1 hour mark. Let's go ahead and do some housekeeping. All right, so this is the beach club. Join the beach club. Come down to swim. Click swim. Join the voice. And then say hello. All right. I'm in here if you want to come in. But for now, oh, also trades. So all the trades. So we're constantly posting stuff in here, constantly posting charts. Come and check it out. We're always just talking to each other, throwing out ideas. We also have when was the last time I even looked at? I don't have time for that. But anyway, let's get off here. Let's go back to the charts. All right. Bitcoin, Bitcoin, Bitcoin. What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? All right, so Bitcoin today in the last right before I got on, we had this big move up right here. So I say big, but I mean it's a decent. It's running. Looks like it's running for liquidity. I still see definitely I feel like it's got to come down. Look at this delivery here. See that delivery? That's those candles, bunch of candles in a row there. Boop, 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 boop. Taking out a high, closing above this high. This is a bullish order block. $15-minute. But yeah, Bitcoin is trying to make a move. I'm not sure that I trust it, but I did think about this last night. I was looking at the XRP chart. Let's go ahead and go over to XRP real quick. I was looking at the XRP chart on the weekly, and oh, there we go. This is on KuCoin. Basically, have this high here. Let me magnetize this. I'd like to see a close, a weekly close above that, above 53.59, 0.5359 for XRP. Weekly close below that wouldn't be doom and gloom, but I don't know. Closing below this high is something we haven't done. Closing below it since June 5th. So nearly 2 months. We have not closed below this high. Well, that doesn't sound right. Yeah, below this high. Not below the low, below this high. This high close. Because we've closed below this high. Yeah. Yeah, we've closed below this high and this high. These are all wicks. But this close, that's the closing price. So I want to see a close above it. That's on XRP. Let's go back to Bitcoin. Because Bitcoin is going to drive the rest of the market, guys. Also, a lot of people think that when Bitcoin does this, and they're probably right, well, they say that alts will get destroyed. The only counter that I have to that is that alts have already been pretty destroyed. So it doesn't really matter. The most likely thing for alts, if Bitcoin does the move like that, alts will probably do something more akin to, got the magnet turned on. Turn the magnet off. Alts will do something like, they'll just be stagnant, basically, as Bitcoin is making its move up. Now, if alts run with Bitcoin, then it is very likely that this whole move is nothing more than a retracement, and that eventually we'll get to the retracement highs, we'll get into premium, we'll get to the 50 percentile of this move, and then we will crumble down, which no one wants to see that. Not even people that want to see 12K want to see that. Trust me, they don't. So yeah. Oh, look at that. That's a whole candle right there too. Yeah, this is actually my KuCoin chart, so. But yeah. Well, it's been an hour. Doesn't look like anybody else is coming in. I don't have any viewers, which is fine. I have some housework to do. We are doing, we're having our fantasy draft today, so that's what I'm gonna be doing today. Maybe I can hop on later and say hello to you guys again, but for now, that's gonna be it for this one. Thank you for joining Swim, a community project for traders. It's like a trader convention. But anyways, join the link, join the Discord. Link will be put in the description down below. Hit that like, hit that subscribe. I love you guys. And I will see you at our next swim lesson.